Hey y'all, I think I decoded Trump's message he's been trying to give us. You know how he speaks to us in code all the time. Well, I've been watching and paying attention to what he's been saying and doing, and it's a code. Whenever he says and does things like he says, I'm not going to campaign for the next few weeks, you know that there's some sort of ulterior agenda along with that. There's something he's planning. That's why he's doing it that way. There's a plan. But see, he can't come right out and tell us. He has to speak to us in coded messages. So pay attention, because another thing that he said to a group of people the other day is, I don't need your votes. We should pay attention to what he's saying right there. He don't need our votes. It means he don't want our votes. Then he goes out there flying around on the Lolita Express, Jeffrey Epstein's old plane, to remind people that he palled around with Jeffrey Epstein for years, that was doing horrible things to little girls. He's reminding people of that. Then he goes on there on the Twitter X's with Elon Musk without his teeth and babbles on like some deranged lunatic, sounding like Daffy Duck. He's reminding people that he's old, senile, and stupid. So what he's doing is he's telling us, don't vote for me. I need to lose this election as bigly as possible. That's his plan, to lose bigly. See, because they already got all these people set up in these swing states and stuff, they're going to try to pull off the same crap they tried to pull off before. So he needs to lose as bigly as possible so that it looks real conspicuous. Democrats just win this thing in a giant landslide. Make it look conspicuous. That way they can challenge these things. So that's his plan. He needs to lose bigly. He can't come out and say it to us, y'all. He can't come right out and say it. It's just like that so-called assassination attempt on us. He can't come out and say that that's what that was, because, they were trying to get us to go out there and create a bunch of chaos and stuff like that to avoid having an election. We didn't do it, because even us, we know that there was something fishy with that whole thing. I think the FBI knows it too, and I think Trump knows the FBI knows it too, so he's even more scareder now. And he's desperate because he knows he's going to go to prison if he don't make it back into the White House, or worse. So he knows all the stuff right there in his face right now. He's losing all these swing states. There's no way he don't even have the money to try and fight back. So the best solution for that, lose as bigly as possible, y'all. But he can't come right out and tell us. We're going to have to decode his message, which we already have now. Vote blue. Help him lose this election as bigly as possible. It's up to us for him to be able to pull this off. Okay, now, in these next few weeks, these next few months, we know how he is, okay? He's crazy, and he's desperate. He's a caged animal. And so if something funky goes off in this country in the next few months, Donald Trump is 1,000% behind that, okay? We need to go ahead and understand that. It's Donald Trump, okay? So anyway, be prepared for things like that. There's going to be some craziness that goes on because he's desperate. But his ultimate goal is to lose this election as bigly as possible so that he can contest it, okay? So we need to help him do that and vote for Kamala Harris and Democrats up and down the ticket. That's how we help Trump. He just can't come out and say it directly, but he has been giving us messages. Inmate Trump 2024.